Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new, oh my god, hold on. Sorry, a brand new video. Oh, a brand new video. Today we're playing a different game than the one that you guys have been watching me play. Normally I'm playing Modern Warfare 3. And a little fun fact, this one is slightly older, but honestly, it feels better. And I didn't even remember that from when I was a kid. Because I was 7 when this game came out, and I would have been 9 when Modern Warfare 3 came out. And I did not remember at all how much better this one felt. I really held Modern Warfare 3 in a higher esteem in my mind because, like, I had my own copy of that one. I had my own Xbox when Modern Warfare 3 came out. Modern Warfare 2 days, I was just, like, getting, like, turns on my brother's Xbox, and which was really wonderful memories. You know, I love this game almost just as much, but I did not remember at all how much better this one felt compared to Modern Warfare 3. So, we might be playing some Modern Warfare 2 for the next few videos at least. I've been having a good time on it. It's been cool. Chicken is all I have my hands on today. That's a joke. Actually, I haven't had my hands on any chicken today. Gladly. Luckily. Happily. Happy to let you guys know that fun fact. I've not been chickening it up today. I've been, okay. I've been in produce. I've been putting out little transgender root, and green peppers and little fun little snacks, little goofy little goober snacks like that. They're so scrumptious and yummy. And oh, God, I'm terrible. Hold on. Okay, finally. You wanna go? Oh my God, they have an AC-130. That's crazy. No, that's crazy. But how you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I actually had my second therapy appointment with my gender lady, my gender person, and that was cool. And she actually like brought up some things that I hadn't even thought about. I had mentioned to her, and I'd mentioned to my mom, and I think I'd mentioned like in these videos to you guys about like, or I know I put it on my community tab. That's what it was. I mentioned like that congruence that a trans woman might feel when, you know, a cis woman has like, there's a certain thing like, so the scenario that I laid out like in a community post was, you know, when you're walking in public or you're out in public doing whatever, and you make eye contact with a stranger, a woman who you don't know, and there's a certain look about her, it's a certain way she smiles about her, and it's, you know, it's rare, like, but like normally cis women will have kind of like, you'll feel that there's a slight like misalignment that she feels with you because she sees you as a man. There's a certain guard up that she has, and it's like it's hurt. Okay, first of all, it hurts. It's like, but not like to their fault, you know. They see like closeted trans women as men, of course, sadly. But it's a, so I'm just trying to say I'm not blaming them for that, but you know, it's a painful feeling because in my experience it's been like AFAB people, assigned female at birth, and cis women especially. Like there's just that congruence when you can tell that they feel comfortable with you. It's like something else. It's like an otherworldly feeling. You just feel so like actualized and like so seen, I guess. You feel so seen. You feel like you exist for a brief moment, like the real you exists, and I mean, I guess is being seen. I'm just gonna say the same thing over and over, but it's such a wonderful feeling. And I had not even thought about a key thing regarding the conversation of like, you know, someone else feeling a congruence around you and how that might make you feel, regardless of their gender. I hadn't even considered a whole other side of that. My therapist brought up the question of like, how do I feel not when guys are just like treating me some kind of way, because I already had like thought about like, oh, how do I feel when I'm, you know, when guys are talking to me, when guys are treating me like one of the boys or whatever. And it didn't even occur to me that that was the equivalent of that wonderful congruence that I like very rarely felt with a woman when I could feel that her guard was down. She didn't see me as any potential kind of threat. Maybe it was in the way I smiled. Maybe it was the way I carried myself. Something about her, like I could tell there was a comfort, and it feels like ecstatic when you feel seen and you feel like, you know, like, oh my God, like you see me, hi, like you feel like she sees the real you. And since that is like such a rare experience, you know, for me at least, it very much like stuck out in my mind when times like that happen. I would remember them and remember that feeling. And on the other side of it, what I hadn't even realized was the equivalent, and really thought into like how I felt about it, was when guys feel congruent with me, when I'm being treated like one of the boys, when, you know, like whether it's like an older guy at work or whatever it is, you know, talking like, I was gonna say talking down to me, but not like talking down to me in a bad way, but talking like down like as if he's talking to a son or something, or like a little brother. And because of the fact that that is always my treatment, because every guy I'm around sees me as a guy, they always feel that congruence. So I'm never not being treated with like by a guy with him feeling congruent to me, feeling like we're something similar, feeling like we're the same thing. And so it didn't even occur to me that, you know, that was that same thing. And to think of it, like, think about how I feel about that when guys feel that congruence, when it's clear that they're feeling, you know, that alignment with me. Think about how I feel about it, the way I think about how I feel when a woman feels that way. And again, when I can tell that a woman feels that way, it's like the most amazing feeling on the planet. And I sat there when she said that, and I like realized halfway through what she was saying, and I was like, oh my God, thank you for bringing that up, like while I'm thinking about the, like how women make me feel with that like same scenario, because I haven't even thought about them in the same context, because they were, in my head, they were two pretty different things. You know, I'm used to one is the entirety of my experience upon interacting with any man. And the other is this like very rare case experience that I sometimes get with a woman. And it's like the most amazing feeling. So I hadn't even thought about them in the same context, because I experienced them in such different frequencies and such different scenarios. And she brought that up, and I was like, holy shit, hold on, give me a second. Let me think about how I feel about that exact same congruence. About like when I can tell that a man is feeling aligned with me because he sees me as the same thing as him. And I realized that feeling of like feeling like terribly performative. And you know, when a coworker at work is like, hey, how's it, or sorry, let me drop my voice down, hey, how's it going? And then I reply by like forcefully, like just instinctively, because it's always been a performance that I didn't realize was a performance. You know, I instinctively like feel that urge to perform something and to drop my voice down and play the role of the person that he's expecting to respond to him. That guy that he's expecting to reciprocate the same energy and the same vibe, the same like mannerisms and shit. That's who he's expecting, and that's who I instinctively perform. It's never me. It's never me who replies to him. It's always that performance. And I sat there and I thought about it, and I was like, that feeling when I can tell that a woman like has that like the way my therapist worded it was like unguarded. And I was like, yeah, that's very accurate. That's a good word for it. It's like you can tell that it's like there's an unguardedness, and that sounds bad. Like I don't want women to be unguarded around me. I'm not. That sounds weird, like out of context. But it's like there's a certain vibe about her. There's a certain like thing to the way she looks at you or the way she smiles, and that like that being at ease, that being comfortable, that being unguarded, is like something, you know, you would expect her to have, that a quality you would expect her to have with other women. It's that congruence and that alignment. And I sat there and I realized, I was like, when a woman is like sending out that vibe, like I can tell she's feeling that way. There's like an ease about her. It hits me like the true me. It feels like so authentic. I feel seen. I feel like me, the real person behind all the performance and all the masking, all the autistic masking, all the trans, like, you know, queer masking, like whatever it may be. Behind all of that, it hits me to my core. It hits the real me. It like goes right through every layer of masking or any kind of thing on the outside. When I can feel that congruence, like that feeling like sent my way from her, like it hits me, the real me. And I sat there and I thought about it in the same context with men, and I was like, it literally feels as if there's like an invisible wall or like a window like a few feet out from me, between me and him. a bubble or some kind of force field that is absolutely impenetrable. That vibe, that congruence that he feels, that he thinks, he's feeling with me, it's not at all like something that has to be felt on both ends for one person to feel it. That's what I realized. Because they think they feel it, and for me, it doesn't hit the real me at all. It purely hits this like fabrication. It hits the costume. It hits the puppet that I'm marionetting in front of me to keep everyone else comfortable. And it's like that. It completely, it doesn't hit the real me at all. And it was so surreal for her to bring that up and me to like realize. I was like, holy shit, that is the same thing, isn't it? That is that performance that I always feel like I'm doing with guys. That literally is the equivalent of that amazing feeling I get from women. So let me think of them in the same context. Let me see how I feel about it when guys feel that congruence with me, when I can tell that that's how they're feeling. And I was like, holy shit, I don't feel it. It feels so incredibly off. That doesn't feel like me at all. It feels like it doesn't even hit me. It feels like it does nothing but like, it feels like I'm just a ghost, and those like vibes that they're sending hit some fucking like thing in front of me, some like thing that they think they see that's just not there. It's just simply not there. And it was so affirming and validating for her to bring that up. Hold on, sorry, I gotta go back to work in a second. It was so like affirming and validating for her to say that, and me to realize that those are equivalents. When I feel that terrible performative feeling when guys are treating me like one of the boys, and when I feel that incredibly real, authentic, genuine feeling, that real presence, that feeling of being seen by a woman, when a woman's feeling congruent with me, and I can tell there's an unguardedness about her. I mean, even me and my therapist were like having like the entire therapy session was like that. Like we were vibing kind of like I don't know, it's just the way we were like kind of talking about it and like going, like I felt like it was so very two women. It was so lovely. God, it was so lovely. She's kind of cute. Look, I know I made a joke about it last time I mentioned my therapist. I don't have a crush on my therapist. And I'm also a liar a little bit. Okay, not like we're fine. We're good. It's like tiny. It's just like her vibe. She's cute. Okay, she's cute. That's all it is. I don't even, when we video call on our, not like FaceTiming outside of therapy. Let me clarify. When we video call, like the therapy sessions or video calls, I can't even see above like her like collarbone up. So it's not like I'm like, it's strictly just a little vibes, just a little energy, like I have no idea what this girl's like outside of her head on my phone screen while we're calling. But I don't know, her vibe's kind of cool. Can you fault me for it? Can you blame me? She's kind of chill. But seriously though, her bringing that up and helping me realize that was the exact same thing, and helping me like compare the two of that performative feeling that I feel with guys and that amazing feeling I feel with girls and women, when I can feel that congruence and alignment, I can tell that they're feeling that congruence and alignment. Her bringing that to my attention and helping me realize that those are the same thing, and to think of them and think of how I feel them in the same light, and to compare those two feelings was so like revolutionary. It was so insanely affirming and validating for me to realize, and it helped me I was already like confident in this whole thing, this whole figuring myself out and the conclusion I've come to, but that was like extra on top of it. Like that was like icing on the cake, cherry on top, and it was just, God, wow. I mean, wow. But I hope that me talking about all this could like help you guys think about how it feels for you, whether you're a trans man or trans woman or no matter what you are. Like think about how you feel when you can tell that someone feels congruent with you. How do you feel when you can tell a man is feeling congruent with you? And how do you feel when you can feel that kind of unguardedness about a woman? If you're a trans woman, like how do you feel when you can feel that she feels that congruence and alignment with you, when she kind of treats you like one of the girls, or she at least sees you like one of the girls? Yeah, I really hope this was able to, help you guys feel affirmed in some way. I want to say thank you all so very much for all the support. And one announcement, I do have a little Twitch channel that I streamed on last night, and I made a community post about it. Editor's note, I forgot to say the name of the Twitch channel. It's Bella X Bunny, and there will be a link in the description if anyone wants to go follow, so you can be notified when I go live. You guys don't have to go follow if you don't want to, but if you do want live yapping, I do plan on doing more little streams over there. So I would love to hang out with you guys, and I love you so very much. I love you, and one more itty bitty teeny thing. Just kidding, it's a huge thing because you guys are the loves of my life. My beautiful channel members. Thank you to all my amazing channel members for supporting this channel and helping the dream of making this into a career closer to being a reality. My channel members are O Slime, Mr. Onyx, Pirate, CF, Griffin, Oaken, Airy, Hazel, Village Rifter, Iron Demon, Radiant Foxy, Coco, Euclid, Isla, Raya Jones, Cheerful Link, Luna Buna, Katie, Swift Sam, Lu. I still don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry. Is it Lujan or Luhan? Luhan. I'm so sorry. Ace Trainer Ellie, Instant Regret, Ren Drop, and Ellie. Thank you guys so very much. I love you. 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 I appreciate you so very much. And yeah, anyone who even watched this video to the end, regardless of whether you've ever given me a penny, I appreciate you just sticking around. I love you guys so much, and I'm so very grateful. And I hope you have a lovely day. Please take care of yourself. More videos coming very soon. Twitch in the description if you want to follow me there. Bluesky if you want to see extra yapping outside of my community stuff, and or like DMs and stuff. If anyone ever wants to like be like, oh, you're so cool, Bella, and I'll be like, oh, thanks. Sorry, let me quit yapping. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. I love you. I love you. Bye.